let's go further back.
All right.
When was the first time you did any sort of drug? What was your first drug? What do you remember about it?
I smoked tobacco. That was the
All right.
juxtapose.
Let's rephrase the question. And what was the first illegal substance you did?
Weed.
Yeah.
Weed was the first.
Back when it was illegal?
Back when it was illegal, yes.
Yeah, how old were you?
I was 11,
Okay.
12.
Yeah. And how soon after that were you on taking other things that were heavy?
Pretty shortly, I tried coke.
How old were you when you did coke?
I was 12, 13.
Wow.
Around there. Yeah.
Okay. Tell me about it. Tell me about the first time you did coke.
I didn't know what it was.
How did you get offered it, or how did you come across it?
Me and a friend found a bag of coke on the ground. We were walking around I think Antioch, and a bag of coke was sitting on the ground, and looked down, and me and him looked at each other, and having seen Scarface and certain gangster movies, looked at it like, oh wait, hang on. We picked it up, but we didn't know what it was. It could have been meth. It could have been, crushed up OxyContin at the time.
Yeah.
That was
could have been baking soda.
Oh yeah, it could have been baking soda.
Yeah.
But we picked it up. I remember putting it in my nostril and smelling it, and it smelled like gasoline. I was like, "What is this? Like that's nasty," but indicative of coke. I remember snorting a little bit for the first time. So I was scared. I'm like, I don't want to overdose, or I snorted a little bit, and then I proceeded to hit my buddy's room for like, I think it was 5 hours or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you were just waiting out your high.
Yeah.
And how long after that did you sort of have the urge to do that sort of thing again?
Drinking.
Yeah.
Like maybe a couple days after. It was like, I loved the feeling of it, and it felt freeing for a second. And I wanted that again. And I went to a bowling alley that we used to go bowling at for like a nighttime event. And I knew the bartender. I was young, but the bartender didn't care. He's like, here you go, it's a beer.
As long as you're giving him money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Double price. That's what it was.